really appreciate probably the most is just the intentionality. I come in and I try to find a way to describe what's going on, and I think what I've noticed here is that not only am I listened to, but then it's there. I can feel the wheels turning of like, okay, where are we going to start with this? And I use the word intentionality because it's like there's a lot of different ways we can go. Like they could just crack my back every time, but instead of doing that, there's a method. There's a method to it. So we'll do try out a couple of things, see how it responds, and then we've built on that over time. And I really appreciate that, as opposed to just coming in and like getting cracked and then feeling good when I leave, but then by the time I get home, being in the same position I was. My wife reached out to Mr. Sanders, and I was able to speak with him and get an appointment like, right when I got back, which is really needed because I could barely walk, barely get up the stairs. I couldn't really stand up straight. Felt like my grandpa. I had to get really creative with bending over and standing up, and it felt like every motion that I was making was making things a lot worse. So yeah, about 2 weeks in, I got out of bed and I was able to stand up a little bit straighter, and I didn't have to like lean on the walls and do that whole dance. I could tell I was still in a lot of pain because I had hurt myself more than I thought, more than I wanted to admit. But I was able to get out of bed and just get dressed without having to make it a 10-minute affair. So pretty quickly, I could tell that it was working. I'm not just re-injuring myself like every time I get in the car, every time I get out of bed, wake up, feel good, you get up, and you're like, ow, you know. And that's not happening now, which is super awesome. I'm sleeping better. I guess by that what I mean is I'm just waking up well rested and not having to hit the snooze as much. I'm also, it's just easier to fall asleep because I'm not hurting.